Can you name an era as it happens? Can you aptly define your human stage? We advanced through bronze and stone and iron, though none were like the plastic age. It's a story all of us have lived through, with an ending that we're yet to know. A trick that quickly sent things sour, that began more than 100 years ago. Have you wondered what makes people special? What defined our climb to such success? How such small ideas overcome our obstacles, as from each great problem we progress? So, when a sludgy goo from nature's belly, hidden deep below our earthly crust, found its way to our creative fingers, it was with widened eyes we scooped it up. What could be done with this elixir? What worldly use could be applied? For why would nature hide a treasure that its seekers weren't supposed to find? We began to heat it, treat it, burn it, and to our surprise and ecstasy, the secret spilled into the open, a bounty rich in energy. We rubbed our eyes, rejoiced and bellowed, and got to work with quick resolve. This goo could move us much more quickly. What other problems could it solve? Perhaps it might be used to make things all that time and effort making takes, and our magic matter found new fervour as we formed each thing this sludge could make. It worked for telephones, cases, cabling, long-lasting clothes, protective sheets, a way to keep, contain and carry, to encase all things we drink and eat. Who could resist a gift so special? Such a convenience naturally seduces, and before too long we'd grown addicted to the material with a million uses. But that's the problem with addiction, a foresight the blinding present robs, and as the business bulged and bustled, we learned too late we could not stop. It's not my goal to leave you hopeless, though the tale at this point takes a turn. Suddenly the demand was not the issue, but a supply too great for all the world. Soon the ceaseless factories pumped out product. We ignored our dark and dreadful truth. The only way to keep profits plenty was to turn the eternal single use. And while they taught us not to litter, it always seemed a little strange that the marketeers made up new symbols so we'd throw the immortal artifacts away. Here our story meets its darkest hour. In a time we all might recognize, we turn to hiding our abundance far beyond our sight and thought and mind. We began by burying and burning, and in the grimmest twist of irony, we sent it back to the earth from whence we found it, to be dumped in mountains out at sea. Here, our material, made so durable, so buoyant, flexible and clever, continued on to outlive all of us, fated to foul our seas forever. But Mother Nature wasn't happy. So while new products lined our shelves, we found the discarded in our food chain. It was in our water, it was in ourselves, until at last we couldn't take it. We felt the weight of that great harm. We cried, please end this plastic nightmare, and started sounding the alarm. Now all I ask is you remember, we were built to problem solve, my friends. So though this troubled tale is testing, I would propose you heard the end. Business bends to the behest of consumers. Governments grudgingly move too slow. The change came from people just like you or I, from every corner of the globe. It happened thoughtfully and carefully as shifting habits rearranged, and through reshaping of our systems, our plastic world began to change. Then politicians proposed new policy as a global movement now bore witness. We supported forward-thinking companies, remoulding old commercial interests. With a shared belief, we all kept going. We innovated, sought new ways, until we looked about and realized we'd moved beyond the plastic age. And if you look about and think aloud, but the plastic age is not yet done, I hope I didn't spoil the story. But perhaps its end has just begun.